got some microphones for you.
Well, exciting time. Finally game week. You could tell yesterday at practice, the older players have just a little bit of different energy in their step and their motions and in their focus. And all throughout the day today, there's been guys around the facility and watching tape and getting some treatment in and stuff like that. So you can just tell there's a lot more urgency right now. So just excited to be at home. Looking forward to Daddy Ficklin Stadium Saturday night. Looking forward to being back in front of our stands, back in front of our fans, and Pirate Nation being back in the stands. And it's been some a little bit of a tough time since the last time we were in the stadium, but I'm excited about where we are. I feel like that we have had a really good preseason camp. I think we have a roster that is prepared to be highly competitive this fall. Just ready to see us get out on the field and do it. And it's you have all the preseason stuff and predictions, and everybody saying this or that or whatever. But you don't really know until it's go time, until you get out there and you're actually doing it. And that's every program in the country. And we saw it this past weekend. With the kickoff game over in Ireland, and that one didn't go the way all the experts thought it would. And you see watching Saturday night and watching Norfolk State and FAMU. It was good to see them in prime time, and I was very impressed with the way Norfolk State played. I think they're improved over last year. I think they certainly have a definite identity, and excited to have them coming in here for our home opener Saturday night. So exciting week.
Coach, what impressed you most about Norfolk State? Was it the ground game?
Yeah, I mean, I think the things that stood out, big physical up front, both sides of the ball. Certainly impressed with both of the running backs, in particular 13. I thought he did a great job. He broke the 82-yarder on the counter early in the ball game, but does a great job getting downhill. They maybe not as much of that last year. Got a new offensive coordinator from Alcorn State, and we had heard rumor that you're going to see a lot of 12 personnel and a lot of downhill run game, and certainly that's what they came out and did. Rushing for well over 200 yards against Florida A&M, and doing a real good job. Power counter, same side zone. A lot of different variations of inside zone run game. So I thought they definitely wanted to come out and be that style of team, and did a great job with it.
Coach, so many changes for you guys this offseason. Are you excited, nervous? What's kind of your mood as you get ready for kickoff?
I think we're all just ready to get out there and play. We've all been working on this stuff in practice, and the fans have gotten to see glimpses in the spring game, and you guys have seen glimpses in some of the scrimmages in the preseason. But I mean, it's been every day during the spring, all summer, all preseason camp, working, watching things evolve, and watching everything come together. And I'm just ready to see it all, out there on the field on game day, and us putting, all three phases together. We've got a lot of changes on offense, but we've got a lot of changes on special teams too. And then, some things that we're doing defensively is going to be different than what we've done in the past. And I'm excited about that. So I want to see us out there on game day in a real setting in front of fans, playing an opponent, and see us put it all together. So I think everybody's excited.
Coach, you guys talked about going 1-0 every week after a 2-win season last year. What would it do for the confidence of the guys in the locker room to go 1-0 the first week?
Well, I think starting off on a positive note this season would do a lot. I think it'd do a lot for everybody, players, coaches, fans. We were in our leadership council meeting last night, and the guys, that's what they're talking about, just finding a way to get a win at home to start the year. And I think they're very, very focused. I think that they understand that we've got to go out and play really well, go out and execute. First game, sometimes you see sloppiness and jitters or whatever, and we don't want to do that. We want to go out and play at the level we know we can, and that's the focus this week, is just really focusing on being the best version of ECU that we can be.
It's been since Jake Garcia's played in a lot of games, so how do you make sure he's comfortable, ready to go, really get into it?
Well, I really want to keep things, relaxed with him this week. I talked to Coach Baker and just talked about, I want us, just really relaxed. I don't want us uptight at all. I think that Jake is in a very good spot. He's practiced really, really well. He was good last week. He was sharp last night. He and Caton, I think, honestly, since we named a definitive starter, I think they both have been better. And for whatever reason that is, I think they both are prepared to play at a high level this fall. But I just wanted to go out there and do what we've watched in practice, all preseason.
Just kind of curious, facing a team that has played a game, as you guys come in with your opener, how much do you think it makes a difference, having a game to get all the jitters out of the Norfolk State side?
Yeah, I think there's pluses and minuses, The positive for us is we've seen what they're actually going to do. They had a new offensive coordinator. We'd heard that they were going to do some things different defensively. They got a new special teams coordinator. But until you see them go out and play, you don't truly know exactly what they're doing. So, at least we got to see a live look at them Saturday night. They have not had that luxury from us. But the negative is they've had a game to go out and make some mistakes. They had a botched field goal. They had a missed 2-point conversion. They had a turnover. They did some things that if they correct those mistakes, they win that ball game Saturday night, and that would have been a huge upset for them. FAMU's one of the top teams in FCS. So I think there's pluses and minuses, but I like the fact that we've been able to see them on tape.
Speaking of Jake earlier, just how has the team rallied around him, especially on the offensive side of the ball?
I think he's done a good job of being the kind of guy that they can rally around. Just with his demeanor and the way he's carried himself, his interactions with the offensive linemen, the receivers, the running backs. I think he's a really good communicator. I think that we all believe in him. Coaches, players, we've watched him do it, and he's earned this opportunity. And so now we just all want to go out there and see it all together on the field.
Coach, what's it like just running on Dowdy Ficklen in front of the home crowd?
Well, I think we all need it. At least I do. I want to get a lot of the negativity out of me from last year. I don't want to ever go through something like that again, and I don't like the feeling I've had for the last 10 months. And so I'm excited to get back out on the field and get things right. And I appreciate the way that our fans have stuck with us and the way that they're rallying around this group this year. I appreciate all the hard work that the players have put in. They've worked their tails off now. They've been very driven all off season. Like I said, we've had a very good preseason camp. We haven't had a bunch of junk. They've been very focused, practiced well. I expect us to have a very sharp practice tomorrow morning. I'm excited to get out there on the field in front of our fans, and I just want us to go out there and play the way I know we can, because I think that this is a team that our fan base will be very excited about.
Coach, when you talk about that feeling you've had this whole off season, when you look at the returning players, can you notice kind of a difference in them now that it's actually game week and now that they can rewrite any wrongs from last year?
They feel very much the same way I do. They want to go out and play the kind of ball that we know we can. They want to go out and show everybody who they are. This is a veteran group for the most part. We do have some transfers and we do have some young kids, but the bulk of our roster is a veteran group that went to back-to-back bowl games, and that's who they want to be. They want to be a team that's one of the better teams in the American and have a shot. Have a shot, maybe at a conference title. Have a shot to go to a bowl game. Have a shot at whatever else. But they're very, very driven.
Coach, there's been so much talk about the offense and even special teams change. How do you guys as a staff challenge the defense to not be satisfied with some of the numbers they put up last year, but you continue to get better with some of the guys coming back?
Well, I've challenged them that I think we should be better this year. And we got a lot of the same personnel. Certainly we lost Jeremy, we lost Julius, Jack. We lost some really good players, but the core is back. And they've worked very hard. I expect us to be better this year than we were a year ago, and I think we've practiced that way during the preseason camp. Now we got to go out there and play at a higher level on game day, but I think that they know that we're going to have the support of a pretty high-powered offense. Now we'll see how fast we get to clicking on that side of the ball, but I've challenged them, and it's not anything. They've challenged themselves. They expect us to be a very strong unit this year.
Anything else from Coach?
All right, thanks a lot. See you Saturday.